Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Rule the Waves 3 as Germany, episode number 31. Continuing in our war with France, which has still continued to go very well after our, big battle that we won. And last time we had the cruiser battle, which, was still a victory. Was a little bit less decisive, but still a victory. Thanks to our fearless destroyers performing well as they always do. Blockade is happening, but basically I consider this the most important part of this is the fact that I'm not being blockaded, so I don't think it's going to have any extremely good effects for us. It's mainly just that we're not being blockaded, and that's a good thing. And it does show you, by the way, I don't want to dwell on this too much, but the 10% blockade point thing is just so ridiculous. You can see it's just comical that the blockade can switch so quickly from one nation to another. You can have what was it? We sank like 2 dreadnoughts or whatever. Were they blockading us before that? I can't remember. Did we start blockading them from that? But I don't know. Yeah, that's my own opinion on it, which I'm sure I've made abundantly clear at this point. So let's move on. Enemy coastal raid. Thank you. Finally, it's not really really far away, and we have ships. It's kind of funny the way this is working, where the force which is currently blockading the other one keeps getting attacked, and maybe this is like their attempt to break the blockade. I don't know exactly. Anyway, go ahead and move on with time. While we're doing that, I'll try to center that along. So because it's because it's a coastal raid, we actually have full control, and we probably should do the right thing. And you know what? I'll leave you on screen formation for now. It's a slight benefit. We'll go up here with them and down here with these guys. And you guys, okay, we only have der aggressor. That's a pretty small force. So it for sure is going to be all about the armored cruisers and destroyers. Probably mostly the destroyers, honestly. We're at 14, we're at 14, we're at 14. You guys are at max speed. See, I just don't understand. Maybe the AI doesn't, when they're under AI control, do they not get the engine penalty, like for going top speed for so long? Because the AI just cranks their destroyers up, just constantly going way, way, way too fast. Yeah, speed of 12, that's more like it. Okay, so let's just move on for a while. At some point there's going to be some sightings or whatever. Would prefer for der aggressor to stay with the destroyers, though. Lots of traffic down here. For some reason, is everyone else just not deciding to follow formation? They're all going speed of 12. Seems like there's a bug here. Yeah, it appears there really is. Let me go to line ahead. Is that what they're waiting for? They don't want to be screen formation at 14s. They want to go speed at our screen at 12. Okay, where are you? Down here. All right, come back. And you know what? Come back on the double. Well, I guess on the 1.5, even slightly less than that. All right, so we spotted them. We have a pretty good position actually to do. To do attacks from both the south and the north. Wind is out of the west, so we'd prefer to stay on the east side of this ship, whatever. Oh my gosh. Back to normal. At least we want to prevent them from sinking our transports, because we know how important that is. Der aggressor. So what are you, you're probably doing the same thing. I guess it looks like screen formation needs to be patched or updated. It looks like it's a little bit wonky. That certainly is not screen formation. Okay, this is a battle cruiser. We're probably going to want to just get the hell out of here if that's true. I mean, the unfortunate thing is we don't really have a choice. We don't want them to sink everything. Oh my god, is it summer? It is February. So the answer is definitely no, it's not summer. It just happens to be like 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. It's going to be a long time before sunset. At least we have 2 here. Let's go to line ahead formation. We have 3. I didn't even realize that. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, there they are. And they are apparently in pursuit. Get you guys up to 18. You up to 16 is fine. We don't know exactly what we're dealing with yet. We just claim it's a battlecruiser. I suspect it truly is. We might need to do a squad max here just to get the hell out of Dodge. And you know, we can retreat over to Emden, although it's going to take us through some unfortunate bystanders. Including, what is this? Oh no. A Vodevig class. Well, that's not good. I mean, let's see. Where do we have the most guns? What are you? You don't look very big. 6-inch guns? That's not terrible, though. Do we have any 10-inch? Okay, so you know what? We gotta risk it. We're gonna go this way. We gotta just try to suck them into the 10-inch guns. That'd be awesome. Plus, we have Helgoland here as well, which is a nice little reprieve. Okay, it is a Dunkirk class. They probably are out for a little bit of revenge. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, would not be surprising. So let's see if we can get over to this gun. I mean, it's very risky for us trying to do this, considering especially it's a gun that can't move. So even if we are successful and they just retreat, well, there goes our, the benefit, short-lived benefit. It's really all we can probably expect out of this. But are they just chasing? Where are they going? Also, do I have the ability to deploy smoke? I do! I don't even know what. That's probably something I click through. And by the way, somebody commented and asked me to slow down when I'm clicking through things. Yeah, I'll try to hover for like 1 second before I close them. So it's a little bit easier for you to scan them. But, they're pop-ups I've seen so many times. This sounds crazy, but I actually know what they were, even clicking through faster than I could actually read them. Because my brain's able to do pattern recognition and then tell me what it was. I don't know how to describe that well, but something like that. I still generally know what the things are that whooshed by. Although it's, I can't always just repeat what I've seen, so I don't know. It's a little dicey me trying to say I know it. I don't know it all the time. But yeah, at least for some of them, I can kind of know what I saw after the fact. If that makes sense. So I am willing to let this group chase off. Oh, no, not you. Yeah, we really would like for these destroyers to get involved. And I'm happy to let this cruiser linger. Alright, there's the turn. We can stop laying smoke for the moment. Although, honestly, laying smoke isn't the worst thing for us. It should eventually murky up the air. And with the smoke, if it ends up decreasing visibility, decreased accuracy, that's a good thing because torpedoes don't care about that. It's not like you can train your torpedoes, launch a torpedo, see where it goes, and then train the next one. It's a one-shot deal with torpedoes. We are still going back and forth, waiting for the Dunkirk to, I don't know, probably what they're trying to do is eventually commit to finishing off the Corper shoots. If I said that correctly, probably not. An interesting game, though, where we're just beyond their vision cone. I mean, I guess we aren't. Oh, they retreated. Fantastic. I would like to save the patrol boat, too. What was your top speed again? 26. Yeah, we gotta be vigilant. Very careful here. Alright, she's fine. I don't know if we're going to be able to save this patrol boat, and honestly, I don't know if we need to. God help us. Oh, good. It's only one that's worth 200 tons, and we all know how 200-ton things go. Doesn't count. This poor patrol boat, we just don't care about it. But all the while, our destroyers are getting closer, getting closer. Let's have you guys go basically pure south. 180. There we go. Maybe up to 20 as well, because things are going to probably happen before you get there. Yeah, she's a goner. But I am assuming that... Yeah, see... Oh no, they are firing at the Bodevik, so she didn't go into port yet. That's problematic. Well, I guess we're going to have to go and find out what's going on. That's what's going on. We are going to beat a hasty retreat. You get you to go east. Maybe east, northeast. We're probably going to need to move this way a little bit more. You guys are kind of okay, though. We aren't taking shots yet, I mean, according to this, the display. So I guess we're not quite in range. I mean, there's definitely something to be said about them being pinned against the coast, us making a run and trying to actually put some torpedoes in them. A torpedo will end this engagement, because once the battlecruiser is down, even if it's just not free to engage, they'll have to disengage, because my armored cruiser will then become the mightiest ship on the sea. But it's, oh god, they're going to get themselves killed. Well, you know, this is their decision, not mine at this point. They are opening fire now, so let's go ahead and deploy smoke. Timing of this is going to be very interesting. I need to do my geometry. Good to know that the Poopin' Hinter is creating smoke. Very good. Alright, behind them, what do they have? A destroyer. Oh man, you really don't know what you're doing. Did you react yet? What the hell? Okay, well, this is crazy. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. Here's my number. Call me baby. Technically, we're faster than them, and the fact that they're making a turn and all that. I turned off torpedo launching because the AI is just not going to get that right now. We probably could turn it back on momentarily, because why are the wiggles? The wiggles are always frustrating to deal with. We're probably at the point where we can launch. And, you know, we're not going to get many more chances. We're probably about to lose some ships here. Question for you. What is your tonnage? B-26. We're good. We're good. Let them all go. Charge. You don't count, buddy. Don't worry. And you're really close to shore, so even, you know, if things end up go poorly, that's what I'm trying to say. Even if things go poorly, we'll at least have rescue parties on the shore waiting. Yeah, I would like to... It's already looking pretty good, these torpedoes. And we're launching more by the moment. Hey, yeah, there's only 3 of these guys. Let's get the other destroyers to alter course yet again, do south once more. Yeah, you guys can actually slow back down to 18. I don't know if we're going to be able to convince the whole group to come this way again. I mean, it's a lot of traffic in this area. I'm not even sure we want to lure them all the way over to the 10-inch guns. I probably would have been better off just trying to get them to this battery. Anything just to force them to use ammo, to take any shots potentially. Alright, these are just barely going to miss, but that's okay. What do we have going on here? We have... yeah, well, we have French destroyers doing their thing. Oh my gosh, wow. So apparently we did some damage to this ship. What are you? 300 tons. My goodness, 300 tons. That's, I mean, hey. I thought our ships were small. That's tiny. In fact, if we actually landed this many 3-inch shells, we probably just sank it. Anyway, we'll continue to pursue this battle cruiser. Aha. Is V-26... who's got torpedoes? I have this thing. V-27 and V-20... so V-26 already launched... oh, she has one torpedo. Aha, starboard, of course. Yeah, but you can't go anywhere. Where are you going to go? I'm not sure that's the right shot or not, but... I'm willing to take it. Maybe I'll turn off... okay, I was going to say turn off torpedo firing. Turns out, beat myself to it. Luckily for us, we're still getting hits in on other things, so, you know, there's good stuff happening. Did I just launch at the Jaguar? Oh my gosh. Wait a second. We might have some luck here. You have no torpedoes, is that what I saw? Oh no, you still have starboard. Okay, good. We have a chance here. What? What? Oh Lord, oh my goodness, this game, it just moved. It teleported. The Dunkirk has been infused with some truly revolutionary technology. That is quite a valuable ship. I guess it only works when you're nearby shore, but when you are, it deployed its little legs from underneath the bottom of the keel and it pushed itself eastward. What a maneuver! Yeah, I mean, I think this is obviously just the way it works when the game collides, and it did it again! It did it! We're watching it right before my eyes. This secret technology is being revealed. I'm trying to put this in good spirits, but I don't know if any of those... typically what happens is when you smash in, it routes you further to the west. I mean, it forces you to turn, not keep going in, but this thing is just continually going in. I'm not sure I'm pleased about this. Anyway, we'll just continue to go as fast as we can and try to get those starboards off. What? No, this way. This way. What in God's name are you doing? What? Okay, that's alright. We can still try to control the other one. V-26. Okay, V-26 is no longer capable of helping out on the mission. For reasons, oh no, don't fire it there. I already fired it, but... and V-27 has gotten itself stuck. Well, I don't know. Somebody out in the comments section can probably just say, Tortuga, you were trying to pin them against the coast, and this is what you get. But I still say that this is not fair. It may have been that I was trying to do something... well, I mean, a battlecruiser has intentionally put itself in very shallow waters. I didn't tell the AI to do that. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, I was trying to use the coast toward my advantage. I definitely did not expect the Dunkirk to be doing this teleporting dance, and it is going to make it a lot harder to hit with torpedoes. We'll chalk this one up to, you know, like the whole circle of life and all that, that sometimes my ships are going to get lucky and sometimes that they won't, and because I get lucky more often than not due to Captain's Mode. Not that I don't pay a penalty for it in victory points, but yeah. So if I just get this one beyond V27, maybe V27 will become the new target of the Wrath. I think that the Dunkirk is actually stuck. What the heck is going on? Okay, well, they're all sinking, but that's just all according to plan when my next 5 destroyers come in. Oh my god, they're all gone. Did they? Did they disappear? They are invisible, but we still see them. There, wow, this is not the game's finest moment. I'm not sure what to say. I mean, they're still hitting my ships, but okay, we do see where they are, judging by the firing cones. But if I can't see them when I enter vision range, I'm hoping this is just because these ships are sinking, but... Well, no, because we're not in vision range yet. Oh, we don't have to, you know, deploy smoke anymore. Okay, but the net effect, though, is that the battlecruiser has been relieved of its eternal patrol of the shores, into the shores. It's clipping whatever it was that was causing it to do that weird stuff. Well, now the shoe's on the other foot. We are pretty revenge-minded ourselves. See if we can get this to work. And a couple of their ships are not, I mean, apparently not going to tango with us. This is very interesting. As we come into torpedo range here. At this point, you'd expect that like one more turn and it'll be beyond the point of no return, where we will definitely get good torpedo action against them. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can get anything off. Out of arc. Maybe now. Bingo. And I think we're going to execute this maneuver. Wow, that was super funky. It's like half of... It's kind of cool the way it worked, or half the formation followed, half of it didn't. It's a little bizarre as well. Can you still launch? I didn't think so, but might as well check. That's so weird. I'm pretty sure you're just going to hit the other destroyer, but okay. Used to be that friendly ship in line of fire was some great source of frustration, so I'm actually happy that it's not saying that. How did they get hit by a torpedo? Oh my god, what are you doing? Just ah! I mean, that's truly reckless. There, friendly ship in line of fire, but I completely buy it. I think it's completely fair. Crazy. This is crazy. Not sure what I'm witnessing here, but here we go. Yes, I know you're sinking, but give me that old last port side barrage. And hopefully launch some other torpedoes too. I hope that you aren't... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Like, launch those torpedoes, man. And you should be able to launch now too. And you'll be able to launch again in another moment. Oh my gosh, it's just brutal. Alright, we're going to turn away at this point. And we're going to bring in our heavy guns. I need to do that. Yeah, so you guys just crank those gears up. And you got to come on the double as well. It's going to be a victory no matter what, but I might as well just try to chase off the destroyers as well. So I don't know if you actually got a torpedo off or not, like what your plan or whatever was. I also want to take off, turn together, and just go to line ahead. And we can get some... Oh my god, this thing's so dead. Yeah, I don't really even know what to say at this point. She's been hit a few times, that's for sure. Taking one more whack at it. Is she even firing? I don't think so. I think she's dead. She's dead, Jim. So come on in, cruisers. It's time for mop up. Revenge was ours in the end. We lost one destroyer plus the other three, but those don't count because they were all undertonned. Oh. We actually got hit by a I mean, this had to be a torpedo from the Jaguar. I'm, first of all, very surprised they still had torpedoes left because we've been Oh, this is different. This is a 900-ton one. Okay, yeah, that's much more dangerous. So we might lose, count that, 5 ships in the end. I mean, like, almost no way this thing can get back in time. Looks like they're picking up my survivors, taking prisoners. Yeah, there's just, like, no way V-30 is going to get out of here. I don't see how it would be possible. But we'll save the rest of the folks that we can. I'm going to go down to cruise, too, because, honestly, the cruisers are going to be here to save the day pretty quickly. So, basically, everyone else, just try to make your way home as best you can. You're still going pretty fast for a ship going 0. If I do say so myself. Really surprised I haven't seen the message. I'm just counting. Okay, 2 more minutes. Good night, sweet prince. All right. Still, I mean, I will even take 5 destroyers for a battle cruiser. Pretty sure that the math works out. You can lose like 20 of them and still get an advantage. So we're not disappointed by this, not yet. You guys, since you haven't really taken any damage, maybe come back and we can have you pick up survivors. If they're doing it, I want to do it, you know, jump on the bandwagon here. This is a little weird. We don't actually want to fire shots at that ship. Let's say hold fire for 10 minutes. Might need to hold fire for longer than that. But I think that they know we're coming. And I think that they're... Oh, well, one of them's foolish enough to stick around. See if we can get him. Hey, look at this guy riding out, helping out. Okay. We actually launched torpedoes at the... That's crazy. Funny. Have you sit there. You don't engage for a little while, but you're squad max. Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Do we have any chance of chasing down the other 2? So I think we might even just want to finish her off. She's probably already dead, though. I'm going to leave her for the heavy cruiser, and we'll just try to chase these other guys out. And I honestly don't think... Okay, yeah, do that. Apparently they hadn't picked up survivors from the Berg yet. And that guy's already down, so that's interesting. Cool. So, up to fast speed. Hey, that was kind of a fun little battle. Okay, I was like, what? But no, this is just them, still. Now, when sea state limits ship speed, sometimes lighter ships have a harder time than heavier ships, which means you can actually catch them. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. We're just going to keep moving at our last towards their last known. Alright, now it's probably fine for us to just call it. Still, a good fight. Who's this? What are you doing, my good man? You're out late. All by yourself? You apparently know where you're going. You're home to Emden. Alrighty. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so 5 destroyers. You know, it's a little bit, but we took out 1, so we'll call it 4. And we did have surviving merchants as well. That's good. They did sink any 2 ships for 18,000, but luckily for us, we took out their battlecruiser, which means that we still won the victory point war, and obviously, strategic-wise, it's a big win for us. Even if destroyers were still worth 1 point, I think battlecruisers are worth 6. Yeah, I do want to see the one we lost to a torpedo hit. That is fascinating. Who hit you, my friend? Yeah, it was the DD Verdun, and the Verdun must have been that. Yeah. Oh, was it Jaguar? Yeah, that was right. That was the one that we saw in the same area. So, you know, you don't often hit destroyers with torpedoes, but it's not that it can't happen. Well, another victory for us. We're just continuing to edge further ahead, which I like to see. 3 more submarines to add to the fact that we're already blockading them, so we don't really need them. No matter what they do, always... never trust the army. Okay, they sank one of ours. We sank one of theirs. 2 of theirs. Somebody had a mine. They're still sinking friendly merchant ships, but again, we're blockading them, so I think you're supposed to be less effective. I guess we just keep going. Action with light forces. It was an unexpected battle. Otherwise, I actually would have said I'll probably start declining these. Oh, that's right. Air operations. Those are a thing now. We got airships, you know, lighter than air. But I just don't really care about using those. Now, what the hell? Come on. All right. Well, we technically have to play this, but by play this, I'm going to launch all my torpedoes and then run. Okay. Go ahead, launch torpedoes at them. Fire everything! Still one of my favorite quotes from any movie, but Star Trek in this case. Yeah, just fire everything, truly. And we'll just, you know, hey, we might get lucky. More torpedoes! Put them all in the water! Port side. You haven't quite come around yet. Okay, try this yet again. It's the same old song and dance. Fire, 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 everything. We might be able to clip one of the ships behind the lead, which is why I don't mind that they're turning, because it's still possible we get lucky. I mean, those don't look bad. Nope. Almost out. And when we're out, we'll just turn around. Ah! That's really funny. For a second I was like, oh, we're going to get some good damage in. No, that was us getting sunk by a single shell. A single 4-inch shell. Alright, well, we're trading even at least. Goodbye. Goodbye, game. Goodbye. No. Zoom. 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 Alright, 35 minutes. I guess we might even be able to run one more battle. I'm right on the verge of releasing my Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa Wargame series. Oh, I can't wait. I've been trying to build up a backlog before I do, because that is a slow game for me. Who won? Germany! Yes! How? Why? Oh, because we had surviving merchants. That was, technically we would have won 1600 to 1400 anyway. But, geez, that was very tight. We'll take it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I didn't check. I'd already closed out, but that probably wasn't even centered. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't. Dock size is expanding. Another 12 submarines. We got our ship with the better fire control. Some are working up. Seven more corvettes. Performance of opera overtures by the ship's band of Merpit impresses a group of visiting dignitaries on the tour of the fleet base. Your prestige improves. Well, our prestige at this point is no longer a concern because we've done so well in the battles that we've been accruing prestige slowly. Okay, wow, all or nothing armor. The other one was 12-foot rangefinder, or whatever it's called. It's the fire control, right? Armor, all or nothing. So this is, well, it's a thing. I mean, we can use it. It's generally the way that most people design ships. There's counterpoints. I mean, I have always thought all or nothing armor is better, but it's really, I mean, I don't know. I haven't done the math on it. I'm guessing that the people who designed the ships probably did at some point, but in World War II, you had both types of ships being made, both all or nothing, and also not all or nothing. Was the Bismarck all or nothing? I don't think it was, right? But, you guys know me. I don't know the history extremely well. But, there's something to be said about having some kind of protection throughout the ship. Not just... It's all or nothing is funny. It's like, I guess you could say it's kind of like the all or nothing, all big gun thing. Though that had other, truly objective benefits, not having such confusion over the splashes and the dyes and all that. Okay, so our submarines have improved, but that's only if we build new ones, I assume. We also have better ASW. We sank a corvette. We sank a submarine. We have a battleship that hit a mine. It's going to be in repair for 4 months. We apparently have sunk a enemy light cruiser. And we actually sunk 4 enemy merchants despite blockading them. Oh, wait, nope. No more blockade. That explains it. Austria-Hungary has entered the war on our side. Oh god, please no, please no, please no. Okay, did not reset anything. We don't care about Austria-Hungary being on our side, frankly. I didn't at all know that was a possibility, but apparently it is. I mean, not that I didn't know that could happen. I know that other people can join on your side, but why are we in an alliance? I don't want an alliance. Just, I guess they just do that if you're at war with the same person. Okay, fine. So we don't really need this, right? We're just about to win the war anyway. In fact, if Austria-Hungary gets territory out of this, that will be... This is not unlike... This is kind of like how Europa Universalis goes, right? You see an enemy is getting weaker and weaker due to war, and then you're like, yeah, that was a good time. Oh my goodness, and on top of that, Japan is truly on the precipice of war with France as well. Which I really don't want that. Again, I'm doing just fine all on my own. As long as they don't take territory that is mine, we can let this happen. The dude abides. I'm happy with it. But, you take territory, I'm not going to be happy about that. Anyway, our monthly balance has cleared up quite nicely after having all those ships finish construction. I know I talked about getting some corvettes with mine sweeping and mine laying and all that. Did I end up building those? That's what this is, right? 900 tons, it has 10 mines, and it has mine sweeping gear too, right? I'm pretty sure it does, yeah. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and just build a whole bunch of these guys. I want more. So, I mean, I probably want even more than that. Yeah, you know what? I don't just probably, I do. That's good, though. So that should satisfy our trade protection stuff, our foreign station stuff for a while. Okay, cruiser action. Can I just decline 800 points? Well, I mean, it could be worse. It's only a cruiser action. I'll accept. I'm actually surprised France is still accepting. Okay, what do we got? Who do we got? We got a Stern and Clara. 4 8-inch guns. How fast can you run? Only 19. Okay, so that's not good. And, okay, what are the escorts doing? They're abandoning their... Why are you abandoning? Where are you going? This game is truly weird sometimes. I don't know why they do the things they do. Alright, let's get you to support, line ahead, squad max, and we're just going to make sure we protect our cruiser here. We don't really care about anything except for protecting the cruiser. Let her get away. Waiting for an ID on that one. I guess we should ask the question. 600 tons. And you have to be 700? 500? 500. Okay, well then, off we go. Valiant defense and all that. Noble cause. Chivalrous deeds. You are the finest, yada yada yada. For king and country and all that. You know how the old song and dance goes. Interesting, they have a battleship in the area too. You know what, forget you, you're less important suddenly. They're probably like, what the hell is going on? These guys are nuts. Aha! A Dunkirk. We've seen one or two of your kind. Put them all on the bottom. That's right. Our fearless destroyers are superior to all of the enemy's battle line. Oh my god, we got a hit! And that was completely AI driven. That was ChatGPT right there. I mean, that was remarkable. It doesn't look like she's going to sink for it, but you know what? Who took damage? We can probably weed out the ones that do have damage. Yeah, let's do it. So you guys have very little damage, and you have good top speed still. Okay, perfect. Send you down to 20, maybe 22. I don't know where you think you're going. You're supposed to return to base. That's definitely not what you're doing. We'll fix that. And, you know, go down to, like, cruise or something. Okay, what is this? This is probably the battle line yet again. Now, staying in contact right now, is that actually the cruiser? Because that's actually important to stay in contact. If we actually did land a torpedo, then why not try to land another? Alright, look. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't know what they're doing. You're going to have to speed yourself up. Okay, so we lost with the identification. I guess I can look up the Chauncey directly. Okay, this is a, wow, geez, 14,000 tons. They're pretty new, I think. 1908, yeah, pretty new, which means they might actually have torpedo defense. Or, I mean, at least they have better damage control. So I'm not sure that that one is going to take them down. All right, let's go up to Squad Max and just kind of burn our way out of here. We had our fun. We landed a torpedo, potentially. Maybe it was just a false report. Fun nonetheless. I think I had fun with it. I don't care. Just go. Oh, right. Okay, there they are. Let's lead them this way. I don't want my ships to... I don't want their ships to just come in and, like, attack my port. So I'm trying to stall and buy time here. It's only a little bit of time that we have to buy. I think that might even be enough. Alright, go to port. Perfect. Alright, so technically a victory. Good. Let's see what... Was it in fact a torpedo hit? In fact, it was. They did control it pretty quickly, though. Though they did it. So this is what I always hope to achieve when I'm pushing at the enemy after they take a torpedo hit. Force their high speed to cause more flooding. It didn't pay off this time, but that shows that it can. 6 more submarines, 3 ships working up. One of our corvettes has been launched. And some better research, because we captured enemy ordnance or something like that. Effective SIGINT, better pre-battle enemy strength assessment. One of our submarines is sunk. We sank a destroyer. Another mine. This time the Absolution. Alright. Well, that's where we'll call this video to a close. I hope the war ends in the next video. This is why I don't really like the wars in Rule the Waves. They just last too long. You know, I almost need like an auto-resolve war. Because the auto-resolve only takes place on the tactical screen. There's only one auto-resolve, which they've had in the game since Rule the Waves 1, which is when you like have an enemy radar. It's like a one-on-one, one ship versus one ship type scenario. But I kind of want that for the war. Like auto-resolve the war already. I know I've been like trying to push things, but because I still feel like I'm owed territory and whatever, maybe budget reparations. So I don't want to choose to let them off lightly, but the downside is you have to keep fighting the war then. So anyway, until the next episode, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.